Hi guys, I don't know why I hit the JB. Today I thought we could do a budgeting with me video. I make 40k a year in the UK. I'm 20 years old. I'm turning 21 this month. That's coming up. Crazy. Yeah, I turned 21 on July 8th, so I'm expecting presents. Now, I have wanted to do a budgeting video because I do budgeting TikTok, and my big problem is that I think the majority of the internet has focused on like American finances, and American finances are literally completely different to European finances. We do not have the craziest wages ever. We have like quite normal chill wages, and because of that it feels kind of crap when you see people making 10k a month or 5k a month or even 4k a month, and they are putting most of their paycheck into like investments and stuff like that. It's like, that's just not really the most realistic thing for me or for a lot of people living in a European country. So here I am sat here doing a little paycheck breakdown with you all. I thought, let's just get into it. I'm gonna display the Google Sheet portion that I am looking at on the screen. By the way, this is my own Google Sheet that I have made, so you can get this. It's probably going to be in the description. It's £1 and I think it's £20. I think it's 20p tax on top of it because the platform I sell with charges tax onto the products. So let's start off with how much I actually made this month. So my take home of my 40k income is £2,400. Now this is a little bit of a different month because I have started contributing to my pension already, and number two, I have also taken a day off work for sickness, so that is not paid. So because of that, my paycheck is 2,400, but I had a look and my paycheck would usually be around 2,500. Before my pension it was 2,600, which is so good, and I want to be back to that, but it's fine. I'll settle with 2.5k. And then also I'm making £30 this month from my budgeting sheets. Thank you guys so much for everybody who's purchased one. I love you all. So that gives me a total budgeted income of £2,430. Onto my set expenses. So I pay £350 in rent. That is to my mum and my dad. I live with my parents. I have still not moved out yet. I know I'm 20. I know I'm approaching 21, but I've still not moved out yet. Reason being is it is hell out here. It is expensive, okay? But I am planning to move out soon. Another part of my set expenses, which might be a bit controversial, but I pay life insurance. It's £3.50, so it's not a lot really, but it's still enough for it to be like, should I be paying this? Because that's around like £40 a year, let's say. I don't think it's a lot, but some people say that I shouldn't be paying it because I do not have a house or anything like that, and I have no dependents. I don't have any kids. I don't have anyone that I'm married to, so I don't know if I should be paying it or not, but I decided that maybe it's best that I do pay it. As well as this, I am paying for my phone contract. My phone is £29. I know some people will be like, why are you paying £29 on a phone? It's because my Google Pixel, which is what I'm recording this on, I've took it out on a 2-year contract deal because it was actually cheaper. Because my Google Pixel, I got the Google like AirBuds with it. I sold those for £300, so that paid for the first month of my contract basically. So in my head, I was like, this is just a kind of win-win. Instead of paying £1,000 for a new phone, instead of taking it out on a contract for 2 years and basically making a year back with the free gift that they gave me, yeah, why not? And I did just that. And this contract is expiring next year, I think in April. So I will be free then, thank God. Now moving on to my gym, I pay £29 for my gym. I also pay £30 for my nails every month. I know this isn't like a actual expense, like this is not something that is important to keep me going, but I just keep it in here because it's something that I do pay every month for, so I just keep it in there for ease of use sake. Instead of adding it onto my outgoings every month, I just keep it in there. Then I've got office day. For my office day, I'm budgeting at £190 a month. So I'm into the office 3 times a week. That means I take the train 3 times a week into the office. I do have a rail card. I don't know why, but going to the office is £13 a day for me. That's expensive for trains. That is so expensive. And as well as this, I buy a meal deal every day. If you're not from the UK, a meal deal is like a supermarket meal. That's like £3.85, I think. But I have started to make my own meals at home, but that's not really cutting a ton of money out of my office day budget. However, it is giving me life lessons of like food planning and what is it called? I forgot what it's called. Meal planning, I guess that's what it's called. You know, when you freeze like the meals in the fridge, just batch make food. It's kind of giving me life experience with that, I guess. So I guess a girl can't complain. And then as well, I'm paying £51 for therapy this month, which is only 1 session. I usually pay £102 every month because I do 2 sessions a month. However, £51, I decided to do it this month because I'm so busy this month. Like, genuinely, I'm so busy because it's my birthday month and I'm in America. And I'm just going to be doing so much. And by the way, I am going to vlog America, so you better subscribe for that content. But yeah, it's just a busy month. And I've also just closed my Google Sheet by accident. So altogether for like my bills, it's £682.50p. Now let's move on to debt. Now I earn around £1,600 onto a credit card. It is 0% interest, and I put my Bali flights and also flights to Portugal and also flights to America on there. So in all seriousness, it actually isn't a lot. It's not as much as you thought it would be. And I'm only paid off £30 this month because I want to put more money in savings because my savings generate me interest. My credit card does not generate me interest, so I'm going to put more money into savings. So yeah, £30 for this month. And then onto savings. I'm not happy with my savings this month, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to put £400 into my stocks and shares ISA. Then I'm going to put £200 into my cash ISA and £160 into my LISA. Now, this is a total budget of £760 for savings. So in the UK we have ISAs. ISA is something that's tax free, so you can put money into it tax free. You can withdraw the money tax free. Usually all savings accounts do have tax. So if I put £10,000 into a saving account in the UK and that had 5% interest and I had made gains off the interest, when I withdraw that I would have to pay tax on the interest if it's over a certain threshold. However, with ISAs you do not have to do anything of the sort. So stocks and shares ISA is basically you can invest into stocks and shares and that's tax free. A cash ISA is basically just like a normal cash savings account. You just put money into there, it has an interest rate, it grows. And then a LISA is a lifetime ISA. So this is a scheme we have in the UK where you can put max 4k a year and the government will give you £1,000 for every £4,000 you put in. But you can only withdraw this when you are buying a house. You cannot withdraw it for anything else other than also a pension. So I'm trying to buy a house, so I'm putting money into that. So yeah, £760 on savings. Now onto variable expenses. This is so much this month. It's really annoying me. I'm not gonna lie, it really annoys me. So this month I'm putting £400 onto just normal random spending. Then I'm taking £500 with me to America for spending. So I don't think £500 is going to be spent in America because I'm only there for 5 days. I don't think I'm going to be able to spend £500. Like £100 a day in America is crazy. Even more so because I'm staying with family. So we aren't going to be doing a lot of touristy things. We're going to see my family for like 2 or 3 days. And then we're going to do touristy things the other 2 days. So technically I don't really think I can spend like £500 or like £300 in 2 days. I just don't think that's possible. There's no way that's possible. Then I'm also putting aside £60 for an art course that I'm saving up for, and that's just until September. So all total, my variable expenses are £960. So actually £2.50 over my budget, and that's just because I rounded down my salary because I don't really know exactly the amount that I'm going to be given, but I'm pretty sure I'll be okay. I'm pretty sure it'll be a little bit over £2,400. I just haven't got my paycheck yet, but I'm budgeting with how much I know in the realms of that I'm going to get. So yeah, that's my budget for this month. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I hopefully will be back with an America vlog for you guys.